My name is Zara, and this happened around 6 years ago when I was 8 years old. I was around 8 years old. I stayed in an old house since when my great-grandfather lived when he was born with my grandma, so about the woman in my room. Back then, I slept with my sister, grandma, cousin, and even though I slept with them, I was still scared. Well, because I was scared, it's because there was a bunk bed that my sister and cousin slept on the middle, and my sister slept on the pusher thing for the bunk bed. And I slept on the top of the bunk bed, which never scared me. The reason I hated it because it was hot. So that night I slept normally as usual, around like 3:36 a.m. I woke up to someone staring and smiling, but the smile was wide and sharp. Well, I brushed it off and thought it was my great-grandmother, so I had a picture of my grandma and great-grandmas, so I checked the picture. And then it shocked me. It was not my great-grandma or neither of my dead relatives. It was someone that I didn't know of. And then it whispered so gently and wonderfully. It whispered, "Zara," over and over again. Then I woke up from that. Dream. I was shaking. I was so scared and sad at the same time, but I didn't know why I was sad. Then the next day, I told my grandma about it. Then she said, "That was not one of our relatives." Then I shivered and said, "But who is in this picture?" Then my grandpa laughed, then said, "Don't worry, your grandma is just bonkers. It's your dead sister who always smiled widely." Then I remembered why I was crying. It was because that was my sister. Years passed by, and now I'm 13 years old, and still question myself, how did my sister die? And why did my grandpa laugh? It still makes me scared and sad to this day.